This place is awfully quiet for a siege palace.
Such a huge place is spooky without all those people here.
They're probably waiting to ambush us.
With so few Renans here, I guess this is what it's like when the Danans are expelled and the ruling minority are all that's left. My money's on them using Zeugles to even the odds.
I don't even see any Danan guardsmen.
The fact that they're not at their stations tells me they really have been driven out. We all swore an oath of loyalty to Lord Dohalim. My fellow guards wouldn't abandon their post lightly.
Speaking of which, where the heck is he?
How could this be happening?
Any idea where we should go in the main building?
Let's try the Lord's chamber.
Worth a shot.
Hey Law, you can bust that wall open, can't you?
Kisara, do you have any idea just what Kelzelik might be planning at the palace?
It's hard to say. I've never seen him use any powerful arts, and I don't think he's particularly skilled with any weapons either. However, I have noticed him accompanied by something strange from time to time.
What kind of strange?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything with him, but I could sense something was there. Probably some sort of Zeugle.
An invisible Zeugle?
We'd better be careful in any case. I'd rather we not find out after it jumps us and tries to rip our throats out. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know. You need healing.
For my lord! Swallow blade!
You think that shield will save you?
I see one, eh? Flying free! It's almost strong! Be my guest!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Not a chance! Strut! Talon Storm!
Lightning Storm!
Hurricane! We're not finished!
My watch!
I can carve through armor! My shield! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
No!
Sleep
You're
now.
pretty right!
I'll be saving this
Go
one.
away! Dragon Blade! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! I can feel my power growing!
Now
you learn! Not today!
I'm only getting started.
I won't show you any mercy! You got spirit! No escape!
In here.
An astral...
That's my cue.
How about this?
I'm out.
Shut him down!
In here.
Radiant Rip!
Annihilation. Thunder.
I'm on it!
Now.
Strike!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Hammy flame of fury.
Here I come!
Hope this works. Glacial spear. Here's the evil. Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I wonder if I'm as strong as my dad was.
One day I think you'll surpass him.
I wonder when.
I think this is a key to the noble room of the castle.
A noble what?
A room at the northern end of this floor. Maybe the release mechanism is in there.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here goes! This works! You'll pay for what you did!
You got spirit!
It's over! Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame! Xion, Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Take this!
Finish your dream!
It's over! You're done! Dust to dust! Go away!
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
Tempest
You're
Water!
right! Finish this!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
All right. There are enemy forces here, too?
They must be predicting our movements and deploying accordingly.
So they figured we were coming all along, is that it?
You know, the more I think about it, this palace is way too big for its own good.
Tell me about it. Plus, where the hell were these soldiers and Zeugles all this time?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Now you see what I can do.
Dance in the wind!
still!
Air We'll have no mercy!
This one's mine!
Here goes! Dance in the wind! Air One last healing circle! Do it! Go get him! Here goes! Annihilation! Lightning orb!
That's enough!
Thunder!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
No holding back!
This'll be a piece of cake.
Be still! Take down their defense! I see one, eh? Go away! This one's mine!
It's almost too strong. Split it open.
Be my guest! My shield! Dragon Swarm! We're not finished!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Go
away!
I'm on it! Raging Storm!
Rising Wyvern! Two more!
I'm on it.
Dance in the wind!
Finish this!
Come and get it.
You're done!
Champion Blast!
Win! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Leave the sparkles to me!
Lightning Orb!
You're finished! Take this!
Get toasty!
Burn strike! Now! Take this!
I can carve through
Fire
armor.
support!
Astral Energy!
It's over!
Do it!
Remove!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
With this, I can become even stronger.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
No shield can stand up to these.
I see what you did! You got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Freeze Lancer! I'm on a roll!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Hear me! Now! Burning Strike!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Hear me! Burning Strike!
An astral ice?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Armor won't save you.
Not on my watch! Lightning Orb! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Not today!
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I need to be stronger.
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Bring him down. Hold back. Bring it to fire.
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Is that some kind of note the rebels left?
Hey, it mentions the release mechanism we're looking for, but
This isn't enough to go on. Right.
Right.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Look! Another note from the rebels.
If we combine it with the note we found before, then there should be a key inside a cabinet in the office.
Great. Let's see if we can find it. Even if Danans and Renans aren't on completely equal footing here, both sides still cared about each other. And now we have to fight some of those same Renans inside the palace.
Don't forget, we're here fighting to keep what makes this realm so special alive. Don't lose hope, Kisara.
man. I hope I live long enough to regret things.
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
I see my shield? Not today!
Lightning condemned!
I'm not done! We're not finished!
Too strong.
Split it open! Be my guest!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Lightning!
Now! Here I come! It's over! Ready to die!
Glacial Fury! Here's evil! Freeze laser!
You're finished!
Raging force field!
Take this!
Constantine!
Here I come!
Healing soul!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I've got a really bad feeling about this!
I can carve through walls! Damn your hands!
Bring him down! We're not finished! Ignite!
Do it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
Glacial spear! Freeze blade!
There's always room for improvement.
Did that finally get rid of the wall?
To think they would hide it in Lord Dohalim's personal quarters. The nerve of these people.
They won't get away with it for much longer.
That's right. We have to hurry to the Lord's chamber. Let's go.
Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kelzelik.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kelzelik, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool. I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave would know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother! And now you'll die for it!
concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave.
Have you no shame?
Careful! It's some kind of camouflage!
Take this! Dragon! Aim for their weak spot! Here I come!
Here's evil!
Try
Raging
this!
storm!
Infernal turret!
No way! Anything in orb rocket! I can carve through armor!
Take this!
Lightning orb!
Eat this!
Here goes! You're not in your dreams!
Try harder!
Healing circle! Hey,
I really owe you one.
Nothing gets by me!
Deny!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
I'll heal you!
Here I come! Blow away!
Talon hurricane!
Glimmer dragon!
Downfall! I'm out of ammo! Back into the fray! Annihilation! You're done!
Eat dirt!
There! Got it! Hit! Here's a hit in the wind!
You're finished!
Glimmer dragon! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Armor won't save you!
Here I go! Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all!
You're finished!
I never miss!
Here I come!
Here's a
Dragon
healing
swarm!
arm! Raging
It's
air!
over!
More where that came from!
Take this! You're Try this! Infernal turret! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Roll now!
Ready!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Healing circle!
Dragon swarm!
Thank you!
I owe you one!
That freaking does it!
Here's a healing arm!
I'm on!
Raging!
Blow away!
Fail! One back into the fray!
Here I come!
Anything in armor is all mine!
You're mine! Dragon swarm! Storm! Swallow blade! It's over!
Will this help?
Curse strike! I'm not done! Swallow blade!
Let the marksman
I owe you
handle
one!
this.
First strike! Dragon swarm! Here I come!
Raging storm! Close flight!
Dragon swarm! Not today! You're mine! Swallow blade! Slash!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon swarm!
Here goes!
That freaking does it! Blow away!
Light axe, light
Dragon
into death!
swarm!
Healing
Now you
circle!
see what I can do!
I owe you one! Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging cat!
Take this!
It's over!
Dragon swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Swallow blade! You're finished!
More for the sky!
Strike! You're finished! Slash! First strike!
More with that
I'll finish you here and now!
That move!
Here comes the big one!
Here goes! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
You picked the wrong fight!
Glimmer
Strike!
sky! Raging storm! Tunnel!
Swallow blade! It's over! I owe you one!
I'm on it! That's enough!
An astral arts?
That's my cue! Hear me!
Shut him down!
That freaking does it!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Astral energy!
Swallow blade!
Here goes! Here's a healing art!
Watch it!
Lightning!
Dragon swarm! Swallow blade! Try harder! Slash! I'm not this!
I'll heal you all! Tempest whirl! Healing circle! Photon dance in the wind! Go in here!
It's over!
More
Slash! Swallow blade! Try this!
More where that came from!
And more than can offer it out.
Here I come! Stop! You're finished!
Hey, that's I never miss!
Dragon
Anything in
swarm!
armor is all mine!
It's weakened!
I can carve
This
through
ends
armor!
now! Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Raging
Here I come! Got him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's
I
fight.
really owe you one. I lost my
Dance in the wind!
swarm!
Fix you up! In
Take
here!
this!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Mega Ray! Here goes! Confiscated!
You're finished!
All right, that does it!
Eat this!
Here goes! Let me help! Wait!
You're mine!
First aid!
Dragon Swarm!
Mega Ray!
You're
Dance in
finished!
the wind! Death Blow!
You're mine!
Leave the chargers to me! I'm saving this one! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! There! One more!
You're mine!
Shattering
Dragon Swarm!
Attack time!
Swallow Blade!
Lightning Orb!
Infernal Torrent!
Burning here!
You're finished!
Here's a healing art!
Try harder!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
For that!
Coward Storm!
Ignite! Swallow Blade!
Infernal
Torrent! Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo! Watson's weak!
Try harder!
First strike! Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Rigwell! Frozen!
Hammer!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kelzelik.
Attaining lordship? Ridiculous. Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Autelina, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kelzelik, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go to Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renan. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream?
What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kelzelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danan guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danans. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danans. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danan dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate. rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danins and Renins have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going, I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danin lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia. And so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant. And because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right. But in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menencia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renin Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elder Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kelzalek even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense, enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Danans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion?
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?